Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode.
Thanks for tuning in.
We've got a really exciting topic for you today.
Absolutely. We're discussing Thibaut Meurisse's book, Master Your Time.
Yeah, it's all about boosting productivity and transforming how we perceive time.
What were your initial thoughts when you picked up the book?
Well, honestly, some of his ideas really resonated with me, but others made me raise an eyebrow.
Oh, which ones made you pause?
The concept of time investment over time management, it's intriguing, but is it practical?
I could see why you'd question that, but I found that perspective really refreshing.
Really? How so?
Well, thinking of time as something to invest makes me more deliberate about how I spend it.
Interesting, but don't we all have obligations we can't avoid?
True, but within those constraints, we can choose how to allocate our remaining time.
Maybe. It's just that sometimes it feels like there's no time left for what we truly want to do.
I hear you. Life can be hectic,
Exactly.
but small changes can add up over time,
Perhaps. Have you tried applying this concept yourself?
I have. For instance, I've started prioritizing reading before bed instead of scrolling through my phone.
Oh, good for you.
Thanks. It's been a nice way to unwind.
I should probably do that. My screen time before bed is out of control.
Same here. It was a hard habit to break.
I bet.
But speaking of habits, what did you think of his strategies for overcoming procrastination?
Oh, I found that section really helpful.
You too.
He breaks down the reasons we procrastinate, like fear of failure or lack of motivation.
Yeah, and understanding those reasons makes it easier to tackle them.
Exactly. I've started setting smaller goals to keep myself motivated.
That's smart. I've been trying to set deadlines for myself.
Has it been working?
Mostly. I still slip up sometimes.
We all do. I read somewhere that accountability partners can help.
Oh, that's interesting.
Maybe we can check in with each other on our goals.
It's a great idea.
Awesome. Let's do it.
By the way, did you try any of his exercises?
I did the one about identifying time wasters.
Oh, yeah? What did you find?
Apparently, I spend way too much time on social media,
Join the club.
right? It's a rabbit hole.
Tell me about it.
So I'm trying to limit myself to 30 minutes a day.
Ambitious.
I know, but so far, so good.
Impressive.
Thanks.
Speaking of time wasters, I realize I spend a lot of time worrying about things I can't control.
That's a big one.
Yeah. Easier said than done to stop, though.
Indeed.
Meurisse suggests mindfulness practices for that.
Have you tried any?
I've started journaling in the mornings.
Oh, how's that going?
It's been surprisingly therapeutic.
I might have to try that.
You should.
I will.
Great.
So what did you think about his take on routines?
I liked that he emphasizes creating routines that fit your own life.
Exactly. Not just copying what works for someone else.
Right. I've been experimenting with my morning routine.
Oh yeah? What's it look like now?
Well, I start with stretching, then have a cup of tea while planning my day.
That sounds peaceful.
It really sets a positive tone for the day.
I might steal that idea.
Go for it.
Thanks.
He also talks about the importance of sleep.
Yes. I was glad he included that.
Me too. People often underestimate how vital sleep is for productivity.
Absolutely. I've been trying to get at least 7 hours a night.
Same here. Makes a huge difference.
Definitely.
Have you read Matthew Walker's Why We Sleep?
I have. It's eye-opening.
Right? After that, I knew I had to prioritize sleep.
Same.
Another thing I appreciated was his take on multitasking.
Oh, that multitasking is a myth?
Exactly.
I've been guilty of trying to do too many things at once.
Haven't we all?
Indeed.
So now I'm focusing on one task at a time.
Has it helped?
Big time. I'm more efficient and make fewer mistakes.
That's awesome.
Thanks.
Did any other parts of the book stand out to you?
Actually, yes. The section on energy cycles. I said,
Oh, me too.
he suggests scheduling tasks based on when we're most alert.
Exactly. I've identified that I'm more creative in the evenings.
Interesting. I'm a morning person myself.
That's great. It's all about knowing yourself.
Absolutely.
Have you adjusted your schedule accordingly?
I tackle analytical tasks in the morning and creative ones later.
Nice.
Thanks.
We're covering a lot of ground here.
Yeah, it's been a really engaging discussion.
Agreed.
So, overall, what's your verdict on Master Your Time?
I think it's a valuable read, but it's important to tailor his advice to your own life.
Absolutely. Not everything will resonate with everyone.
Exactly.
Would you recommend it to our listeners?
I would. Even if you take away just a few tips, it can make a difference.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Thanks.
Well, looks like we're about out of time.
Pun intended.
Maybe.
Any final thoughts?
Just that managing time is all about balance and self-awareness.
Very true.
Thanks for joining us today, everyone.
Make sure to tune in next time.
Until then, make every moment count.
Well, that's a wrap for this episode of From the Book Nook.
Thanks so much for joining us. We love having you here in our cozy little corner of the book world.
If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.
And we'd love to hear from you. Share your thoughts and book recommendations in the comments.
It really helps us connect with more book lovers like you.
And we'll meet you right back here in the Nook.
Until next time, keep turning those pages.
Happy reading.
Happy reading.